Hello there. This is Justin Showers, the principal broker with Home Basics Real Estate. My twin brother Jared and I own a real estate brokerage here in Utah. If you're looking to sell a property, we know you'll find this video helpful in your search for the right real estate brokerage. Many sellers believe they should interview 5 to 7 agents, but the average listing appointment lasts about an hour. This is not an effective use of your time. Let us give you some advice. First of all, stop wasting time interviewing the wrong agents. You can find out within a 5-minute conversation over the phone if an agent is even worth spending an hour with. In other words, an agent should meet some minimum standards before you invite them over to your home. That's what we're going to talk about today. We've made this video in hopes to ultimately secure a face-to-face meeting with you. Now, I have a feeling you're not looking for the average agent. You certainly shouldn't be. People spend more time looking for a hairdresser or a hotel room than they do a real estate professional. We hope to compare and contrast the average agent with a top-notch real estate advisor. Let's talk about what really matters when selecting an agency. First, we have a confession to make. We're not real estate agents. Rather, both Jared and I are real estate brokers. There's a big difference here. See, to be a real estate agent, one has to complete a 120-hour course and take a test. Then an agent has to affiliate themselves with a real estate broker who is responsible for everything they do. A broker's license signifies a much higher level of experience within the real estate industry. Now, why is this important? Because an agent could show up to your home wearing nice clothes and maybe driving a fancy car, and you might assume they've been in the real estate business for a long time, when in reality, they got laid off 3 months ago and then decided to give real estate a try. Not only are we brokers, but Jared and I are also proud to hold many other professional designations, which required hundreds of hours of additional instruction. But let me put it to you this way. If you were going to court because someone was suing you, would you want a lawyer that just came out of law school or a seasoned veteran to make sure your interests are protected? It's no different when choosing a great real estate professional. Experience matters. During every real estate negotiation, money is made or money is lost. Which side of that equation do you want to be on? When an offer comes in, you need an agent representing you that is at least equal to, if not greater than, the agent representing the buyer. Now remember, if the average agent is only selling 8 to 11 homes a year, some of these agents are too hungry for the deal and they may leave you high and dry as they say and do whatever it takes to make the deal work. You may be one of the only commission checks they'll see for the year. Inexperienced agents can literally rob you of your equity, blowing a $10,000 position just by opening their mouths and saying the wrong things. Now, don't get me wrong, we want to make deals work, but we will never compromise your position in any negotiation. As a seller, you should negotiate from a position of strength, and you need to make sure your agent does as well. See, we outsell the average agent 10 to 1, which means we're in a position to support our clients when they need to make a decision that's best for them. With over $250 million in closed sales since 1999, very few agents have the track record we have. Production absolutely matters. Ask the average agent what they charge to list your property. You may get a few different responses, but I'm willing to bet they charge the same amount or more than we do. So why would you pay to have an average agent when for the same price, you could have one of the most successful top producing teams in Utah? Just so you know, we have 3 listing packages to choose from. We're excited to offer you choices, and you can decide what works the best for you. We don't take a one-size-fits-all approach to listing real estate. By the way, so many companies in our market are charging transaction fees on top of the commission. I think it speaks volumes about how that company views you as a client. We have no additional fees. The reality is that I know to you, commissions do matter. The average agent puts your home on the MLS and puts a sign in the yard. And you know what? Most of them can't even get the bare minimum right. The property profile is incomplete, the pictures are terrible, and they don't emphasize all of the hard work and money you've put into that home. Agents depend on that information, and they won't bother to show a home to their buyers if it looks like a loser on the MLS. If there's critical info missing, the home won't even pull up when an agent is searching for it. Studies show that an effectively marketed property yields higher offers. In other words, the right broker with the right marketing plan can actually pay for themselves in giving you a higher sales price. A marketing plan should include tools with a broad reach as well as tools that hit specific targets. We use a blend of traditional and high-tech outlets to accomplish that. First, our internet approach is second to none. We load your property to the top real estate websites around, and from there the information spreads across many other sources. Where we really excel is how we present your home on these websites. For example, every ad we place will feature professional photography. We're going to make your home look like $1 million with complete photo tours in the correct order, well lit, and ready to impress. We'll also include a link to our full virtual tour, which are the best in the business. We incorporate drone footage from the air to really showcase the location of your property. Our tours also take a buyer inside your home as we showcase every room as if the buyers were walking through it themselves. These tours are included in all of our online advertising, but they can also be texted or emailed to anyone that expresses interest in your property. Ask us to send one of our full virtual tours to you and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, don't underestimate the value of traditional tools like newspaper advertising, open houses, door hangers, proper signage, just listed postcards, which enlist the help of your neighbors, as well as many other tools. Many agents will tell you these tools are not effective anymore and not worth the time and effort. What they're really saying is that they're not willing to spend their time, effort, and money to incorporate these tools into their marketing plan. An agent's reputation among their peers is a crucial marketing component in getting listings sold. We engage fellow realtors through broker open houses. Why? Because in this market, most qualified buyers are working with a realtor. We take every opportunity we can to network with the leading professionals in our area in an effort to entice them to bring their buyers through your home. We've got so much more to share with you regarding our marketing plan, which comes with a satisfaction guarantee. We don't make empty promises. Yes, marketing matters. I think it goes without saying, but you deserve a full-time real estate broker with a full-time staff. Be careful, nearly 30% of real estate agents are part-time, and you might never know that the agent sitting before you at your kitchen table has a full-time job somewhere else. Real estate is just a side hustle for them, and that's a very scary thought. Furthermore, according to the National Association of Realtors, only 20% of agents employ even a part-time assistant, making it very difficult for them to claim that they're full-service providers. We sell real estate full-time, and we have a full-time staff that allows us to dedicate nearly 100% of our day to work with you as a client. I think this is a no-brainer when choosing who to list your home with. What happens when the average agent goes on vacation or is double booked or has a family emergency? The answer is that you're left to fend for yourself. For the same commission a single agent charges, why not get a team working for you? It just makes sense. Now, a word of caution here. Don't list with a mega team. In many cases, the team leader will give you quite a sales pitch and you'll list your home with them. From that point, you'll never hear from that agent again. You're passed from one team member to another in the name of efficiency, but it's only efficient for them, folks. Recently, I was at a meeting with some fellow top producers in our area. Two agents who lead big teams were joking that they haven't showed up for their own closings in years. They sent someone else. The closing is a pretty significant event in the selling process, and I believe your broker better show up. There are too many details of your transaction that can't be coordinated effectively among 5+ team members. It's confusing and frustrating. To really drive that point home, if you're going to sell one property and then purchase another, it's imperative that you have one agent orchestrating that whole transition from start to finish. Choosing the right team matters. Let's talk about preparing your home. The average agent doesn't want to take a chance of offending you when walking through your home. They won't point out the negative features or the repairs that need to be addressed. We realize that a little tact goes a long ways here, but it's been our experience over many years that sellers want to know what they can do at minimal or no cost to ensure they put their best foot forward when their home goes on the market. We promise to only suggest repairs that will actually make a difference in the selling process, those that cure detraction in value, those that will prevent financing hiccups, and those that add saleability. We help you prioritize the items that need to be done, and here's the best part, we have handymen, cleaners, and other service contractors standing by to help you accomplish the tasks. In other words, we provide solutions and we'll be right there with you to ensure the work gets done. We're looking for budget-friendly but impactful improvements. Now, as an added bonus, we're certified staging professionals. We'll make sure that we look at flow, organization, decluttering, and much more. After all, our goal is to get your home ready for the big show. Preparing your home matters. Let's wrap up with a few other suggestions that you should consider when picking a real estate broker. Ask to see personal references. You wouldn't hire someone for an important position within your company without calling some references. We have many VIP clients who would be happy to pick up the phone and call you if that makes it easier. We also have stellar reviews which can be found on our Facebook page and other online resources. If you're considering listing with us, we'll provide you access to as many past clients as you would like. References certainly matter. Technology and software are expensive, but absolutely crucial in today's market. We conduct business almost instantaneously thanks to our online transaction management platform. We use digital signatures, which allow you to accept or counteroffer contracts within minutes. You could be anywhere in the world and sign documents from your phone, tablet, or laptop. All files are securely stored and easily accessible. If you don't feel comfortable with technology, we're happy to come to you for signatures. Whatever you need, we're happy to accommodate. The right tools matter. You should look for someone with the heart of a teacher. We're totally accessible to answer your questions via phone, text, email, or face-to-face. We've also produced a series of videos explaining the real estate purchase contract paragraph by paragraph, how to handle multiple offers, how to overcome an appraisal problem, and much more. We're proud to be over-explainers. You should never feel like you're being asked to sign something or do something that you don't fully understand. Accessibility matters. You should always ask an agent if they exclusively work with listings or if they also handle buyers as well. The reality is that great brokers who really know the market work with both. If an agent says they only list homes, then you know you'll most likely be passed off to an underling to help you find a new one. But really the advantage of using brokers like us who work with both buyers and sellers is that we're much better at pricing homes. When I show up to your home to talk about what it's worth, almost every time I'll present you comparable properties that I can speak intelligently about because I've shown them to a buyer. A good listing agent is keenly aware of how buyers think and react. They're also keenly aware of the inventory shortage in the market. We know the comparables you're competing against, not just within a mile of your home, but 10 miles in each direction. As a listing agent, understanding how buyers think matters. Pricing your home correctly in this market takes a tremendous amount of skill. For example, some agents have bragged about attracting 24 offers on a property. In reality, they should be ashamed of themselves for listing the home too low. Some agents brag about putting a home under contract the first day. Again, shame on them for not letting the rest of the buyer pool see the home over the course of 2 or 3 days. We know very well that a good home in this market can attract multiple offers. That's a market factor. And it presents a real opportunity for you as a seller to get virtually everything you want out of the deal if it's handled carefully and correctly. Right now, we're pricing homes above the current comparable sales. At times, that results in an appraisal problem, but we're not afraid to take on an appraiser. As a seller, you should understand the ramifications of a low appraisal, but you should never fear it. Pricing is something we take very seriously. We need an opportunity to come through your home so that we can be as accurate as possible. Together, let's put as much money in your pocket as we can. We have so much more to say on this subject, but let me just stress to you that pricing matters. Never in the history of real estate has there been a time when top-notch representation has been so important. If you're hiring an agent, make sure you get the best of the best to protect your interests. We've seen too many people get hurt over the years because they were careless in their choice of representation or chose not to have any at all. No one will fight harder, be more flexible, or care more about your goals than us. Let's schedule a face-to-face meeting to discuss more about the current market, the value of your property, and outline the entire selling process. As an added bonus, we'll bring you a gift card to a restaurant of your choice just for the opportunity to meet with you. We hope you found this advice helpful and want to sincerely thank you for listening.